we going, Eddie?
Yep.
This is about Labor Day, and I actually celebrate Labor Day with a lot of times with my family and friends. We either go to the lake or we'll stay home, and most of the time Labor Day signals the end of summer, I would say. My dad explained to me one time when I was asking about Labor Day that to him Labor Day meant that you, basically the taxpayers, by the time Labor Day rolled around, they would have paid the majority of their income tax that would be required for that year, and you would be working the rest of the year for yourself. That's not quite really what Labor Day's about. Labor Day was pretty much began in 1898, I believe, and the first celebration happened in New York City. And there was a parade that held, sorry, I've got to get my PowerPoint up here. And the first Labor Day parade occurred on Tuesday, September 5th, 1882 in New York City. And it was in accordance with the plans of the Central Labor Union. As reported in the New York World the following day, the great Labor Day demonstration and picnic yesterday under the auspices of the Central Labor Union, composed of the various trades and labor organizations of New York City and neighborhood, was very successful. This was in a newspaper article circa 1882. Labor Day basically started the unions to celebrate the workers that contributed to the economy and to the production of the country, making it productive. Today I'd like to share with you what I've learned about Labor Day and why we honor Labor Day and how it became a national holiday. Let's learn how the Labor Day began. Originally, the first Labor Day was celebrated on Tuesday, September 5th in 1882. The Central Labor Union, like the slide shows, sponsored a parade. The parade was, I can't get this to work. The parade was, this shows a picture of one of the parades that was held in Buffalo, New York in 1900. And I was amazed to see the number of participants in that parade. Oregon was the first state to pass a law declaring the first Monday in September as Labor Day. Senator James Henderson Kyle introduced Senate Bill 730. And the 53rd Congress made Labor Day a legal holiday on the first Monday of September each year. And we still celebrate Labor Day on the first Monday. President Grover Cleveland declared it a federal holiday in 1894 to appease the labor groups because they possessed a large social power at that time, where unions were beginning to organize more and more for the workers, and their political power was pretty astronomical. So I'm assuming that's why President Cleveland made it a national holiday. Now that we know a little bit of background about the holiday, let's look at how most Americans celebrate it today. Americans associate Labor Day with the end of summer and the beginning of fall. Lakes, parks, and other recreational places can become pretty crowded on Labor Day, especially in Oklahoma if we have really nice weather. You know, people just flood to the lakes and stuff. Families and friends always get together, have a barbecue or cookout or some kind of family gathering or friends. to celebrate the day being off. However, not everyone gets to have the day off. Many workers still have to work on Labor Day. Your healthcare workers, your retail people, basically your service provider people work on Labor Day. And they serve those of us who get the chance to be off, because a lot of times there will be lots of sales, clearances, people will shop for the end of summer items and prepare for next year, for the next season. And I would say, in conclusion, that Labor Day holiday is a pretty welcome holiday for most of us that get to enjoy the day off. Because after July 4th, we don't really have another holiday, a nationally recognized holiday, until November. So with Labor Day being thrown in September, that kind of shortens the time frame, and we get to have a day off. And now that gives us a 3-day weekend, the majority of us, because Labor Day is celebrated on Monday. So I hope after my speech you'll be able to have some facts that you didn't have before about Labor Day and why we celebrate it. Most of all, it was just to acknowledge the working people who made the country what it is today. Thank you.